You know, I've been thinking about the students of character and what makes it so unique, what makes it so special.
To me, a student of character is somebody that goes above and beyond what is expected from an ordinary student.
Students who really put forth an honestly good effort in school.
It's just perseverance. This has been a good year for seeing that with a lot of students.
Maybe overcoming some obstacles and really having worked through them and coming out a better person on the other side.
Ones who seem to have a little bit of more drive.
That go the extra mile type of kid, and it doesn't matter if they got a pat on the back or not, it's just the right thing to do.
Students of character just make staff and other students feel proud, and they may not even realize how much of a difference they're making at our school.
Someone I could probably trust with to hold the keys to my front door to my house.
I think it's important to celebrate these students because they don't always get that recognition.
We need to be celebrating this as an important part of what makes the fabric of this country. The little things are the important things in life, and they really stand out.
And through that, you got a kid with character and success.
Step up. Your turn to be recognized, appreciated.
Hello, and welcome to our 30th annual Students of Character celebration. My name is Chad Coet, and I have the great privilege of serving as the Executive Director and CEO of Sourcewell since July of 2013. For 3 decades, we've had the opportunity and honor to recognize the quiet leaders in our schools, the students who are often overlooked for accolades and awards. However, they're no less deserving. In a typical year, we hold this celebration at Madden's Resort on Gull Lake, just outside of Brainerd. So, like many things in the last 13 months, we've had to adapt and really to just find other ways. And many of the students we will recognize tonight are no strangers to adversity and adapting to change. They've risen above the discomfort and inconvenience of change and loss. And regardless of what life has thrown at them, they've come out stronger and wiser. For the next hour plus, you can expect 3 things. Number 1, to find your beat in the rhythm of life with the help from our keynote speaker, Tim Engelbrand. Second, to be inspired by the stories of our students of character. And third, to celebrate with these students as they receive scholarship money to support post-secondary education. Several will also be fortunate enough to win a door prize, which is an item or a gift certificate donated by a local business. For some of you, this might be the first time you've heard of or crossed paths with Sourcewell. Sourcewell is located in Staples, Minnesota, and we are the regional service cooperative for Cass, Crow Wing, Morrison, Todd, and Wadena counties. We've been around since 1978, but we have experienced tremendous growth in the last decade. Within our 5-county region, we offer training for educators and local government staff, student academic programming, and contracted services. Statewide, we provide a self-funded group health insurance option for public entities. And throughout North America, we offer technology solutions for schools and a cooperative purchasing program to assist entities as they strive for efficient public service. Our staff aim to be force multipliers, empowering public employees to fulfill their public service commitment to their students, to their schools, and to their communities. Each year at this annual celebration, we take some time to introduce and recognize our dedicated board of directors, as well as all past board members and ex officio board members, our representative assembly, and other special guests. But considering these unique circumstances and somewhat limited space we're working in, I'll thank them virtually. Our board of directors is charged with the care and management of Sourcewell, as required by state statute. Sourcewell's full voting members elect our board. 6 are local school board members, 2 are elected representatives from member cities, counties, and government agencies within our 5-county service area, and we have 2 additional board members who represent our Sourcewell Technology Division. We're also fortunate to have a representative assembly. This group exists to increase representation of our governmental agency members in development of our programs and services. We truly could not do what we do for the communities without the support of these people. Thank you, board members, and thank you, representative assembly members. Well, overseeing this event from start to finish is no small feat. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of communication, organization, drive, and extreme dedication. it is my pleasure to pass the screen to your host for the evening and the organizer of this event, Sourcewell's Student Academic Programs Coordinator, Katie Embry. Katie, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Chad, for the kind words and for the introduction. And hello to all of you joining us online for this very special celebration. As Chad said, I'm Katie Embry, and I am the Student Academic Program Coordinator at Sourcewell. I am honored to be a part of this great event, and I'm happy to recognize 45 wonderful students from 23 school districts in Sourcewell's service area. Several local businesses, organizations, individuals, and families work together to make this event happen. We are grateful for their generosity. We would like to take just a few minutes to recognize our partners. Our platinum level donors include AASA, the School Superintendents Association, Central Lakes College Foundation, Allegra Printing, Elite Title and Escrow, Initiative Foundation, Jim's Electric Company, Lathrop GPM, LMI Lawn Care, Mid-Minnesota Federal Credit Union, Norson Construction, ORB Real Estate and Project Advisors, Sourcewell's Leadership Team, Sourcewell's Education Solutions Team, Sourcewell's board members, past and present, Bart and Leanne Graves, Jed Klein, and Jeremy and Joni Schwartz. We'd also like to recognize and thank our gold, silver, and bronze sponsors. This event would not be possible without your support. Beyond our community donors, we are also fortunate to have support of our regional higher education partner, Central Lakes College, that has provided scholarships for students who plan to attend CLC. Without further ado, let's get into the celebration. This event is all about celebrating students who have come face to face with adversity, but have overcome by finding balance. Today's keynote speaker also happens to know a thing or two about that. Having worked for 25 years in law enforcement, Tim Egebrotten realizes the importance of paying attention to the rhythm of life and has learned that through experience, the value of discovering the harmony in it all. How can we create our own beat in life when balancing family, school, careers, and struggling to find time for ourselves? Well, sit back and be prepared to be energized, inspired, and entertained as off-duty chief shares strategies and tactics for working your beat.
Well, did you know we're here tonight to honor you? Did you know we all think you're great? 'Cause you're attitude is so positive, you know we just could not wait. And you were nominated out of all your high school peers, 'cause your teachers see your leadership, you make a difference, that's why you're here. Yeah, students, we hope you do. And students, why we salute you, 'cause we know that you're some kind of wonderful, yes you are. You're some kind of wonderful, sing it with me now. You're some kind of wonderful, one more time. Some kind of wonderful, yeah, 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 yeah. Good night, everybody. Drive safe. Students of character, you are some kind of wonderful. It is an honor to be here tonight to honor each and every one of you. Your teachers, your parents, your families, your classmates, well, even people you've never even met before are watching you. That sounds a little creepy when you put it that way. But people are noticing the difference that you are making in other people's lives. They see your leadership in school and in your community. And we honor you for that tonight. You are making a difference. For almost 25 years as a police officer in Detroit Lakes, I had a lot of opportunities to see people making a difference. Police officers, firefighters, teachers, students like you, people forgetting about their own well-being and helping other people. For those same 25 years, I saw people do horrible and unspeakable things to children, to senior citizens, and to themselves in the form of drug overdose and suicide. But in spite of that constant daily negative grind, with the help of a lot of different people, and by paying attention and noticing people like you, students of character, I stand here before you today a person who is physically, mentally, and spiritually healthy, and a person, for at least today, who has that rhythm of life. One of those people that made a big difference for me early on in my career was a guy named Norman. Now, when I was a young police officer, it didn't take very long and I started to develop a crust. You know, that protective layer that we can sometimes build around ourselves to insulate us from becoming emotionally attached to people or from getting our feelings hurt. And early on in my career, I thought everybody was going to lie to me, run away from me, or square up and try to fight me. And so that protective crust helped me, I thought. And one cool night, my dispatcher got on the radio and gave me a call. And my dispatcher's voice matched my attitude. Because we feed off of the people that we hang out with and work with and play with, don't we? And he said, go to the Holiday Inn, check out this guy, figure out what he needs and move him along. And I was like, 10-4. I mean, I'm a cop in the mean streets of Detroit Lakes. I don't have time for this. So I got to the Holiday Inn and I walked into the lobby. And it was a scene that is forever tattooed on my brain. As clearly as I can see my surroundings right now, in my mind, I can see this guy standing there. I can see his gray hair. He's skinny, in his mid-60s. I can see his brown eyes. There's something about those eyes. I can see his little brown dress shoes, and right next to his left foot, there's a white plastic Walmart bag that probably contained all of his life's possessions. So I took out my notebook and started asking him the questions and asked him his name. He told me his name was Norman. It didn't take very long in our conversation for me to recognize that Norman was a little confused. He'd gotten on the bus in Minneapolis and was on his way to Detroit, Michigan, because Norman had an idea that would completely revolutionize the way Detroit makes cars, and he had to share that idea with Detroit. And on his bus ride, he saw a sign that said Detroit Lakes, and he thought, well, that didn't take very long, must be close enough. So he got off the bus in Detroit Lakes, about 900 miles short of his destination. And on this cool night, he went into Walmart, lost his jacket right away in the men's room. And a good Samaritan saw that he looked a little confused, so they gave him a ride to the Holiday Inn. He told the night clerk at the Holiday Inn he didn't have any money, had nowhere to stay, and he didn't know anybody at all around that area. And the night clerk called the police department. Enter the young police officer with that crust that was sworn to protect and serve people that were in need, like Norman. And Norman, just by being himself, started to chip away at that crust as a kind and gentle man. I said, Norman, I think I can help you out. I can get you a hotel room for the night. And he thought, oh, that'd be great. So I grabbed his Walmart bag and put it in the back seat of my car, and I had Norman have a seat. And we went to a different hotel. And on this late evening, there was one desk clerk working by herself. And as we walked in, I kind of made a grand entrance. I said, hey, I'd like you to meet Stormin Norman. And Norman just smiled and said, oh no, I'm not Stormin. I'm just Norman. chipping away at that crust of mine. I filled out the paperwork. I turned to leave, and I wished them both a good evening. And Norman said, "Wait a minute." So I stopped and looked at him, and he looked at me with those brown eyes of his. Something about those eyes. And Norman was looking at me in a way that nobody had looked at me like that prior to then. And with those brown eyes of his, he was looking at me in a way that nobody has looked at me like that since then. But Norman was looking into my eyes, and it felt like he was looking into my soul. Now, it seemed like a long time we were locked in each other's gaze. I know it was just a few seconds. But as we were staring at each other, he looked at me and said, "I want to remember the people who have helped me." I didn't know what to say. I just kind of broke my gaze with him, and I turned around and shuffled out to my police car. I started to cry. I have to understand that Tim Egerbraten at that stage of life did not cry. Wasn't against it. I certainly don't think it's a sign of weakness. And as I was sobbing, I remember thinking to myself, who have I become? This was not the Tim Egerbraten that got into law enforcement to help people. Somewhere along the way, I had changed. I had lost my focus, my passion, my purpose. What was I doing there? And it took Norman, just by being himself, being that kind, gentle person, to make me stop and reflect inside and look at where I was at and make me recognize that my rhythm of life was off, and there were things I needed to do to improve my attitude, because my attitude stunk at the time. I think about Norman a lot. I think about the Normans and the Normas that are put into our lives to help us remember that, things are just kind of off. Maybe it's a kind gesture, maybe they're holding the door open, maybe they say something or help a friend, but something that they're doing is causing other people to reflect. Students of character, you are those Normans and those Normas for so many people that you may not ever know you're affecting. Now, in your box of goodies that you received, there is a challenge coin that I designed. On the one side of the challenge coin, it just says, find your beat, the rhythm of life. I am, I can, I will. Now, those were words that my dear sweet mother used to say all the time. I am, I can, I will. And what a positive thing to tell yourself, to remind yourself, and to tell other people that they are, they can, and they will. And on the back side of the coin, it just says challenge. Because it's a challenge every day to make these decisions, to help people, and how we're going to treat others, how we're going to lead by example. So my challenge for you tonight, students of character, my challenge for you is to keep leading, keep making those decisions, keep on being a Norman or a Norma for people around you. And students of character, please remember that you are all some kind of wonderful, yeah, 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 yeah. God bless you, students of character. Keep up the great work. We are so proud of you.
Tim, wow! I first heard Tim speak a few years back, and his message is still as powerful, if not more so, than it was that day. I hope you're able to find your beat and celebrate the rhythm of life. Back in early November, Sourcewell invited each of our regional school districts to select 1 or 2 students, grade 11 or 12, to be honored as students of character. Each student honored tonight was nominated by a teacher, administrator, or counselor at their school for showing perseverance and positive attitude. Many students have faced challenges in which it would have been easy to give up. Some have lost loved ones, others have had to juggle school and work to support their family. And all are celebrated tonight for their impact they have in their school, community, and among their fellow students. We visited every school represented among our 45 honorees and asked each nominator to record a special message for the students or students they chose as students of character. Get ready, get set, get some tissues, and be inspired.
Hello, my name is Kelly Bast, and I am the Family and Consumer Science teacher at Aiken High School. It is my privilege to announce Anton Kalk as a winner of the Student of Character Award. Anton is a friendly, positive person who has the ability to affect the mood and culture of a classroom without even realizing it. Other students gravitate toward his upbeat personality and tend to model his behavior. Whenever I see Anton's name on my class roster, I know I can rely on him to contribute positively to the culture of my classroom. As a teacher, I appreciate students like him who are just genuinely decent human beings and have the ability to brighten the day of everyone around them.
My name's Andrea Del Zoppo, and I teach science at Aiken High School, and it's my honor to introduce you to Jazmine Serrano, one of our students of character for this year. Jazz has spent much of her time out of school working in order to help her family, but also to save for her future. Anyone who asks Jazz to help with something will almost always get a yes from her. If she can work it into her schedule, she will show up and help out, both with school and community events. She also frequently cleans up after others in school, whether it's in the cafeteria, classroom, or hallway. Jazz is a social person who often says hello to her peers, especially those outside of her social circle, and frequently gives out compliments to whoever is passing by.
I'm Courtney Roche, the school counselor at Bertha Hewitt, and I have the privilege of honoring Kaylee Baker, our Sourcewell Student of Character. Kaylee has made many contributions to her school and community during her time in high school. Kaylee has been a member of the Student Council as well as a member of the Entrepreneurship Program at Bertha Hewitt. She can often be found in teachers' classrooms helping with various tasks and projects, always with a smile on her face. Kaylee has been an assistant for many teachers during her time in high school, as well as a part of our leadership class. I also get the privilege of honoring Julian Ellis. Julie was born with Osteogenesis Imperfecta, a genetic bone disorder which causes children's bones to be soft and break easily. Over the course of her life, she has had many surgeries to heal or strengthen her bones to prevent fractures. Due to this disease, she has been in a wheelchair most of her time in high school. This doesn't stop Julie from being her spunky self. She can be found helping teachers complete tasks or just chatting with them about her life. Even on tough days, Julie has a smile on her face, joking with a teacher or classmate.
My name is Mary Eklund-Tallis. I'm an English teacher at the Brainerd Learning Center, and I have the honor of introducing Macey Whitlock as a student of character. Self-confidence and mental health issues have been Macey's biggest obstacles to overcome. During her 9th grade year, she experienced a lot of turbulence. She had a change in her living situation, bullying at the mainstream high school, and a feeling of disconnect with school in general. Macey did extremely well in a smaller environment which our school could provide. Once she felt some success and made up missing credits, she really turned into an outstanding student. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her.
Hello, I'm Deb Borden, Mrs. Borden to Carly Dockter, who I'm nominating for a Student of Character Award. I have known Carly for 4 years, and she's an outstanding student. Carly is a team player in her classes. She's a leader in a quiet way by being on task and completing group projects. She is a member of the choir, is kind to other students, and respectful to staff. She volunteers with her church group by baking and serving food. Carly has also worked for nearly a year at Bethany Good Samaritan in Brainerd in the dietary department.
My name is Lindsay Kugel, school counselor at Browerville High School, and I am happy to nominate Mauricio Botello as a student of character. Mauricio is a great example of a student who comes to school every day and gets his work done. He presents himself with a genuine kindness and respect, always. He is caring, funny, helpful, and considerate. Mauricio works hard to get the grades he earns. He is currently taking his first college class to prepare for his future plans in the HVAC program at M State in Moorhead. If anyone asks, he is more than willing to step up and give a helping hand.
Hi, I'm Denise Olander, business teacher at Browerville High School, and I am proud to introduce Brady Warren as a student of character. Due to a neighboring school closure, many students enrolled at Browerville High School. Brady Warren was a student that had to make that transition. It was tough for many students, including Brady. Although it was difficult, that did not keep Brady from having a positive influence on others and taking advantage of the opportunities that arose for him, rather than complaining. Brady is a kind, hardworking, intelligent young man who provides quiet strength in his everyday activities. Brady is well organized and thinks things through before decision making. He is not afraid to ask for help when needed and is always willing to help others when he can. He has worked hard to take classes that will benefit his future. He is a deserving person to be recognized as a student of character.
I am Alicia Hillica, and I'm the school counselor at Catholic-Bena High School, and I am proud to nominate Danae for Students of Character. Danae is the senior class president and secretary for student council. Along with these responsibilities, she comes up with new ways to engage other students online and helps create a better learning environment for all of our students. Because of Danae's creativity and willingness to speak up, our high school has started to utilize a variety of different interactive teaching models during distance learning. This makes our school more positive, safe, and collaborative. I'm also proud to nominate Nikolai. Nikolai has attended many school board meetings and is one of the few students who has openly spoken his opinions in a respectful and mature way. He has been a leading voice among students to provide a safe environment by promoting distance learning during COVID-19. Although others in the community have pushed for going to school in person, Nikolai has been a strong promoter of safety for our students. Along with these things, Nikolai is an excellent role model in school. He can be described as an easy to talk to and fun to hang out with. We often see him listening to others more than speaking and is always willing to give a helping hand. Congratulations, Danae and Nikolai.
Well, hello, my name is Rafael Silva, and I am proud to nominate Anna Carlson for the Students of Character Award. Anna supports her peers by greeting everyone with a smile on her face. However, Anna had a tough time getting through middle school after being a victim of bullying. Today, she helps students who are struggling with their mental health or with their academics and would do anything to help anyone in need. Anna volunteers a lot outside of class, including playing her flute at the Care Center and Hartwood and Crosby. She is currently the secretary of the Student Council.
My name is Catherine Tennis at the Crosby Ironton High School, and it is my honor to nominate Alana Bendson for Student of Character. Alana Bendson is someone her classmates feel extremely comfortable with, as they know her to be very understanding, withholding any judgments. The hurt of the world weighs heavily on Alana's heart, and she deeply empathizes with those around her. An example is in her ideas to dedicate resources to bring awareness to child abuse. Alana wants others to realize how serious child abuse is and how it happens more frequently than others imagine.
Hi, my name is John Fox, and I work at the Freshwater Education District at the Staples ALC, and it is my honor to nominate Lenore Sheets for the Student of Character. Lenore is a young woman with many admirable qualities. For years, she's had a dedication to the environment, both locally and globally. Through independent research, Lenore has explored issues related to sustainability and recycling. She is passionate about making the world a better place for generations. Being a teen mom of 2 active boys, Lenore has persevered through some of life's biggest obstacles and come out a stronger, more compassionate, and determined person. Congratulations, Lenore. You deserve this.
Hello, I'm Freshwater's lead teacher at the Wadena Area Learning Center, Heidi Haino. and I'm happy to announce our student of character, Miss Ambria Preston. Ambria has always contributed to school by giving her full effort, attention, opinions, and respect to her teachers, peers, and her education. She works hard to set a good example for others and helps in any way she can. Ambria has faced many challenges throughout her life and has overcome those obstacles as a stronger, more focused individual. Her most unique challenge is being a teen mom, all while still flourishing in her academics.
Hi, I'm Sarah Pullman from Little Falls High School, and I'm honored to nominate Andrea Larson to be recognized as a student of character. Over the years, Andrea has overcome her anxiety of talking to strangers as she has started selling her hand-sewn items at the shops of Little Falls and the local farmers market. Last year when the pandemic hit, Andrea sewed hundreds of masks and donated them to the school and hospital personnel during the spring semester. She also sews and sells a variety of items at the local gift shop and started her own business called Threads from the Heart. This has boosted Andrea's confidence immensely. Andrea has learned to advocate for herself and seeks help when she needs it. Congratulations, Andrea.
Hi, I'm Becky Abbott from Little Falls Community High School, and I'm honored to nominate Monica Sloan to be recognized as a student of character. The growth and maturity I have seen in Monica over the last 4 years is truly remarkable. As a freshman, Monica was certainly guarded and felt as though she had to take on every battle. Now, as a senior, I can watch her have rational conversations and discussions and is able to process things with other students and adults in the building. Monica has become more of a mentor with a calm demeanor. She has a true sense of realness about her, and I certainly enjoy her sense of humor. Congratulations, Monica.
My name is Sandra Teraway, and I am nominating Erin Wehking for the Student of Character Award. Erin is the type of student who sits quietly, does her schoolwork, and enjoys her time within her friend group. I feel she is sometimes overlooked because she doesn't seek out the recognition she deserves. I have witnessed Erin's willingness to rise to the challenge and help her fellow classmates, friends, and adults throughout her school years. Her quiet, shy manner keeps Erin humble and sometimes in the background, but I think she speaks volumes with her actions.
I am Barton Rude, the principal of Long Prairie Gray Eagle Secondary School. It's my honor to nominate Joe Langer for Student of Character. Joe has always been a student leader in terms of sports and activities. His attitude and professionalism really make him stand out from his peers on campus. As a student, he projects and demonstrates very strong character traits of trustworthiness and dependability. Students, as well as staff, regard his opinion on matters as not only genuine, but that he has thought and analysis into it, which gives it a large measure of dependability.
Hi, I'm Bailey Yelenimi, and I'm a high school biology teacher here in Monaga, and I nominated Madison Thene for the Students of Character. Madison is a very kind and compassionate young woman who always strives to be the best she can, whether it's academics or extracurricular activities. Madison has not only been an active student at Monaga High School, but also a leader among her peers. Throughout her time here, she has been active in many extracurricular activities, including student council, track and field, National Honor Society, and FCCLA. During her time in FCCLA, Madison brought attention to a cause that was very close to her heart, Alzheimer's awareness. Madison organized activities to promote awareness and also raised funds for the national organization.
I'm Todd Free. I'm a high school physical education and strength conditioning teacher here at Monaga High School. I nominated Tyler Shapersky for Student of Character, and he is one of my students in my strength conditioning class at Monaga. I've had the pleasure of getting to know Tyler over the course of this semester through my weight training class. He has demonstrated outstanding character since day one with a never give up attitude and grit that is nearly unmatched. His physical disability hasn't slowed him down at all. He not only works hard during class, but is almost always one of the last students to leave the room to help me wipe down equipment or to wish me well on the rest of my day. In my time here, I've never heard him complain and have seen nothing but positivity from him. I'm very excited to see what the future holds for him and feel honored to be one of his teachers and a small part of his success story.
I'm Scott Peterson from Northland Community Schools, and I'm excited to nominate Kaydence Weimer for Students of Character. Kaydence has had some unique challenges in her young life. When she was just 8 years old, her mom's boyfriend was killed in a driving accident. When she was 13, her grandmother also died in a tragic car accident. This was the hardest loss for Kaydence to overcome because she spent every other weekend with her grandmother. She was also bullied by classmates in elementary school, but didn't let it change who she is. Kaydence always has a positive attitude, a quick smile, and isn't afraid to put time into something even if it's difficult. She isn't afraid to stand alone for what she feels is right, rather than following the crowd. Congratulations, Kaydence. You're an exceptional young lady.
Hi, I'm Christine Palmer from Pequot Lakes High School, and I'm recommending Frankie Holmgren for the 2021 Students of Character Award. Frankie has endured many obstacles in her life, including the death of her father. Struggling through these difficulties has not been easy, but every time she gets knocked down, she gets back up. Frankie is a strong young woman who has grown from the internal struggles of finding purpose and place in this world. She has been an advocate for other students who have found themselves feeling isolated and not part of our Patriot family. She has shown them friendship and helped them to find helpful resources to put them in a better place.
Hi, I'm Dan Modis. I'm a teacher at Pequot Lakes High School. I teach social studies, and it is my honor to nominate Carly Nixon for this award. Carly Nixon is a student who exemplifies the traits we look for in all of our students, yet no letter grade can measure. The first thing you will notice about her is her smile. Despite some hardships in her life, Carly has maintained that smile. She is upbeat, diligent, friendly, humble, and gracious. Special emphasis on gracious. From the 4 years I have known Carly, her grit and her positive outlook shows an appreciation about life in general. In what has been a tough year for every student, it is during these tough days where I see Carly really shine. That smile, that laughter, her can-do resolve, and her kindness is a personal reminder to me to stay upbeat despite the challenges that we all face. Thank you, Carly, for the warmth you bring to our school.
Hi, my name is Jessie LeBlanc. I teach college algebra at Piers Healy High School.
And I am Kelly Sauer from Piers Healy High School.
And we are honored to nominate Logan Schmidtz. Logan is the type of student any teacher wants and needs in a classroom. He is polite, well-spoken, open to any type of activity, and incredibly welcoming towards other students.
Logan has had many medical struggles in his life. Not once have I ever heard him complain or feel sorry about himself. He reaches out to others much more than others reach out to him. This positive attitude in the face of adversity makes him special.
He has faced obstacles that not many people ever encounter and has never given up. Logan is an inspiration to all. Congratulations, Logan.
Hi, my name is Iris Kaloji. I'm a teacher at Piers Healy High School.
And I am Ruth Stuckmeyer, teacher at Piers Healy High School.
And we are so happy to nominate Haley Cook as a student of character. Haley is an active and positive member of any community she is a part of. In my experience, in both the choir classroom and theater, she is exceedingly kind, cheerful, accountable, and hardworking.
Haley goes out of her way to support other students and shows compassion in all situations. Alongside these social skills, she is also always on time and ready to work. Haley has never shied away from a task, extra responsibility, or an opportunity to help a peer. Congratulations, Haley.
Hi, my name's Lorraine Thomas, and I nominate Nick Granberry as a student of character. Nick is one of those students you can always count on to be here after school hours donating his time, whether it's standing behind a camera recording graduation or a sporting event, or on a computer creating a slideshow or program. Nick is always willing to help by coming in early or staying late, and you will never hear a word of complaint from him. Many students are faced with different challenges. Some kids use those challenges as a crutch, while others have learned to adapt. Nick is one of those students that takes life's challenges and treats them with a steady day-to-day acceptance. He does his best with whatever life throws at him and makes life the best it can be. Congratulations, Nick.
Hi, my name is Ann Hutchison, and I nominate Chloe Pearson for the Students of Character. Chloe's a hard worker that doesn't need to be recognized. She seeks to do her best and bring others along with her. I also think about the many times when she has been in class, regardless of whether we're hybrid, distance, or in person. She has always willingly worked with various classmates on projects. Although the classmates may not have been her first choice, she accepts them anyway. She is patient and kind. Her own situation brings her to care that much more for others. Her work never stops. It is not unusual to receive emails from her in the evening or on the weekend trying to complete behind-the-scenes projects, whether it's for her team, class, or for a friend. Congratulations, Chloe.
Hello, I am Melanie Lindquist, and I am the French teacher at Pine River Bacchus High School.
I'm Kristen Lindholm, and I'm an English teacher at Pine River Bacchus, and we both have nominated Malachi Wipper and Avery Trout as our Students of Character.
Malachi is always lifting up the people around him. Even if he deserves most of the credit for a task, he is quick to share the spotlight. He is very humble.
Malachi is fiercely true to himself. He is incredibly kind and does not hesitate to stand up for what is right, even if he is standing alone. He has an amazing sense of humor and is incredibly honest. Avery lives her life behind the scenes. She is humble and kind, but when she speaks, people listen. She is fiercely loyal and trustworthy, the kind of person you would want in charge of important matters.
She is masterful at recognizing the small, often most important details in life and thrives when helping others.
Hi, my name is Joel Swenson. I'm the principal at Royalton High School, and I'm excited to introduce our award winner from Royalton High School, Samantha Gutzkow. Sam has been a strong contributor to our arts program at RHS. She's been involved in plays, musical, and is a strong presence in our art program. She is currently completing our newest wall mural in our art hallway. Sam has strong family support and has developed a strong and close network of friends that have helped her find her niche and become a leader. She has a strong sense of right and wrong and isn't afraid to stand up for what is right. And I'm also excited to introduce Aidan Olson as a Royalton High School Student of Excellence. Aidan is an excellent student and role model for students at Royalton High School. He is a very quiet individual, but his actions, whether it be in the classroom or the wrestling mat, speak louder than his words. He works very hard to do the best he can at whatever he does. Aidan has a bright future in front of him, and I'm excited to see the path he chooses. Congratulations to both Sam and Aidan on being awarded as Students of Excellence.
Hi, I'm Rachel Kern. I'm the K-12 school counselor at Sabika School, and it is my pleasure to nominate Devon Huttunen for the Students of Character Award. People who knew Devon in elementary and junior high school may not recognize him now. He has totally transformed himself physically, academically, and socially over the course of his high school career. As a younger student, Devon was quiet, shy, a bit socially awkward, had few friends, and struggled academically. However, during his sophomore year, he began working out regularly and started to carry himself with confidence. This allowed him to open up to people, gaining many new friends in the process. His confidence spilled over into his academics as well, and now he's a straight-A student and taking college classes. It takes courage to make significant changes in your life, and Devon has shown that courage.
Hi, I'm Luke Roberts, Dean of Students at Sabika Public School, and I'm lucky enough to introduce David Avelsgard, our Student of Character. David is an avid sports enthusiast. While he might not be the highest scoring player on the team, he is certainly the player displaying the best sportsmanship. He personally thanks officials, checks on injured players from opposing teams, congratulates opposing teams even after his own team suffers a loss, and builds up his own teammates during games. He also excels in public speaking. While most students may freeze in terror, David speaks with confidence, clarity, and energy. He recently shared a memorial for a beloved custodian who died. He was also the lead singer in our Veterans Day Patriotic Sing-Along, the narrator in a school play, and as a featured announcer at our home volleyball matches.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike Schmidt, the middle high school principal here at Staples Motley, and it is an absolute privilege to recognize two of our students of character through Sourcewell's program this year. And without further ado, here they are. Over the years, we've witnessed Alex strive for his own empowerment. To say he's overcome would imply he felt there was ever anything in his way. Alex is a student, an artist, an athlete, and speech champion at Staples Motley High School. He's also a credible example of if you want it, go get it. I've only known Alex to attempt and succeed at the goals he sets. Despite his lack of sight, his vision on life and his goals are in clear focus. Alex, your perseverance was inspiring to all of us. Congratulations. Through her time with us at Staples Motley High School, Lexi has taken on her obstacles and overcome them with tremendous hard work and resiliency. She's done so by believing in family, the teachers, and support staff, of whom from day one recognized her smile, gentle demeanor, and kindness as characteristics worth reaching for and embracing. Lexi, your trust in us and your growth have not only validated the staff's belief in you, you've empowered us to believe deeper in ourselves. You've been referred to as a leader and achiever by so many. You're the example so many should review for their own success. We wish you the best as you soar into your future.
My name is Chantel Free. I am the high school English teacher at Swanville Public School. It was my honor to nominate Kylie Karst as a student of character. Kylie is an awesome team member. She shows up when others need her and isn't afraid to take the extra step, put in extra work, and be a support or help to anyone around her. Kylie's passion and humble leadership have come through in her schoolwork, on the basketball court, in rallying her classmates, in student council, robotics, speech, and in her everyday struggles and encounters. If a task needs doing, Kylie will do it. She has an ever-present, let's figure this out and let's get this done attitude.
Hi, my name is Liza Hassey. I teach mathematics at Swanville High School. I had the pleasure of nominating Sydney Van Risingham for Student of Character. Sydney has been on the student council during high school, where she has volunteered many hours developing activities for the student body during homecoming and throughout the year. Sydney has also volunteered many hours with the American Red Cross, organizing and working at blood drives in Swanville. She also volunteers her time helping to raise money for the Swanville Dollars for Scholars program. Sydney is willing to help wherever her talents are needed.
I'm Gretchen Schlepper, and I am the ag teacher and FFA advisor at Uppsala Area School. I had the privilege this year of being able to nominate two very fine students for the Students of Character Award, Olivia Hollermann and Anthony Nienaber. Olivia has had a rough sophomore year with the death of a close friend. She wisely decided to step away from some of her commitments to get through her grief. There have been other personal and family challenges to overcome as well, but she has come back a powerhouse her senior year, well-balanced and strongly pursuing work and academics. Olivia listens to others and thinks outside the box, all with a trademark sense of humor and a day-brightening smile. She's worked her heart out this entire year for our FFA chapter in a really challenging year, and brought up younger members to exceed more than what they thought they could. And for that, Olivia, I thank you. Anthony solves problems by thinking about them quietly, listens to others, and producing great solutions that are workable for anybody that's involved. His contributions to the support of our agriculture and shop classes are invaluable. He combines his experience with willingness to learn new things and is polite and respectful. If he makes a mistake, he owns it, and that's an important part of growing up. He mentors other students and builds them up, has a heart of gold, and often puts others ahead of himself. He's worked hard as a teacher's assistant to make things flow better for this teacher and for the other students, and is trustworthy. He serves as a sounding board for improving management in the Ag Department and the FFA chapter. Anthony, I appreciate you so much and all your contributions.
Hi, I'm Sam Schmidtz, and I'm a senior high social studies teacher and coach and advisor at Verndale High School, and I'm humbled and honored to nominate Michaela Heifert. Michaela is ready and willing to volunteer to help others anytime and any place. She always gives her best effort and is rightfully proud of the work that she accomplishes. All her life, she's taken on the responsibilities to help care for loved ones with special needs. She has spent her high school years volunteering with the CHAMP Coalition. Michaela is one of the most positive students in our school. She shows up to class on time and ready to engage.
I'm Angie Orsburn, and it is my privilege to nominate Victoria Martinez for Students of Character. Victoria had a very challenging school year this year. During distance learning, she had responsibilities at home to tend to while also keeping up with her online schooling. Victoria never fell behind on schoolwork and was present for all required classroom Zoom meetings and made the honor roll each semester. Victoria takes initiative and follows through. She's been a committed member to the Future Career and Community Leaders of America, the chapter at our school, and volunteers every year to help with our community cleanup program. A talented artist, Victoria plans to attend technical college and study graphic design.
I'm Laura Kaiser, the school social worker at the Wadena Deer Creek High School. I'm here to nominate Jaden Herr for the Students of Character Award. Being a little shy and less prone to shine a spotlight on herself, Jaden hasn't really been involved in organized school or community activities. However, she has been more of a quiet force in the classroom, leading others in a good student role model way. She quietly manages herself, asks for help when she needs it, participates well, completes work at a high level, and has taken on a huge leadership role in her REACH class. She has a very positive attitude, and underclassmen and peers look up to her as she pushes them to do their very best every day.
Hi, my name is Toni Kreska. I'm the school counselor at Wadena Deer Creek Middle High School. Today I get the privilege of nominating Paige Kilberry for the Student of Character Award. Paige has spent more time in a hospital in her life than most people do in a lifetime. In junior high, she was in for a few months due to blood clots in her liver. In June of 2020, she was readmitted to the hospital and received a liver transplant during the summer. Since then, she has been busy with follow-up appointments while working on her academics to graduate with her class. Paige has shown resilience and how a positive attitude can make any situation better. She has shown staff and students that with the right attitude and hard work, you can meet your goals.
Hello, my name is Thomas McIver from Walker Hackensack Akeley High School. I'm the Academic Dean of Students. I'm honored to be able to nominate two students from our school for Sourcewell's Students of Character Banquet. The first individual's name is Trevor Radke. Learning hasn't always been easy for Trevor. As a matter of fact, it has been quite challenging on occasion. Nevertheless, he makes positive contributions in class and provides quality support to his classmates and teammates. Trevor consistently attends school and puts forth his best effort. He is motivated to do what is expected regardless of what his classmates or others around him are doing. Rather than becoming frustrated or complaining when the going gets tough, he rolls up his sleeves and takes care of business. He performs his role with a positive attitude. It's simply refreshing being around him. Our second student from Walker Hackensack Akeley High School is Pia Pat Sayun. Pia Pat came to our school from Thailand a number of years ago. She had to learn a new language, make new friends, and find an entirely new way forward with her life, a challenge for anyone. Learning to speak and communicate with others using the English language has been a major challenge for her. Pia Pat possesses characteristics that her teachers and classmates admire. She is kind, caring, and considerate of the needs of others. She routinely puts the interests of others before her own. She is a respectful person who makes wise decisions that benefit herself, her friends, her family, and her community. Congratulations, Trevor, and congratulations, Pia Pat. Well done.
Wow, what an incredibly impressive group of young people. Congratulations to each and every one of you for this prestigious honor. I hope that you're as proud of yourselves as we are of you. Whether you realize it or not, what you're doing in your schools, communities, friend groups, and at home are making a huge impact. Thank you for all you do. And now to our Wheel of Names. Thanks to our generous sponsors, we have a few door prizes to give away. One thing we don't need to spin the Wheel of Names for is that each nominated student is receiving a celebration box filled with goodies, including a trophy to remind them of their honor and a $600 scholarship certificate to support their post-secondary education, our largest scholarship to date. And now, on to the door prizes. To start us off, we have our Time to Shop door prize. We have a desk clock and a $25 Visa gift card. And we're gonna spin the wheel to see who our lucky winner is. All right, drum roll please. Cross your fingers, here we go. And the lucky winner is Mauricio from Browerville! Woohoo! Way to go! Next, get ready to eat and have some fun with the help of a $25 gift card from Be Merry Restaurant and a $50 gift card to Creggan's Resort on Gull Lake. The winner for this fun package is, drumroll please, Okay, it is time to celebrate your accomplishments this year. And what better way than to spend an overnight at Rutgers on Bay Lake? Ooh, I'd sure like this one. Let's see who our lucky recipient of a one-night stay at Rutgers is. Drum roll, cross your fingers, here we go. The winner is David from Sabika! Congratulations, David! Coffee, anyone? We are drawing for 2 brewing baskets, complete with a coffee press, 2 bags of coffee grounds, and a travel mug for on the go. So our 2 lucky winners will do it twice. Are we ready? Cross your fingers. Drum roll, please. Our first winner is Paige from Wadena Deer Creek. Congratulations, Paige. Okay, we get to do this one again. Let's draw for the second winner of our coffee press basket. Cross your fingers. All right, the winner of the second coffee basket goes to, ooh, that was a close one, Kylie from Swanville. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. One lucky student will win this great package. That includes 1 full day of a pontoon boat rental, a cozy blanket, a cozy shirt, some sweet tunes, Domino's gift certificates, and a Starbucks gift card. How amazing is this? All right, let's see who our winner is. The last spin of the evening. Cross your fingers and your toes. Here we go. The winner of our grand prize tonight goes to, from Staples Motley. Congratulations, Alex. And that concludes the 2021 Students of Character celebration. Thank you again to everyone who helped make this event a success, from our generous donors to the 45 incredible students recognized this evening, and the educators who nominated them. Never stop learning or leading, and never be afraid to shine your light brightly. Thank you all, and have a great evening.